Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Wolverines offense will have the football first. The give to the tailback. Oh, it got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Cuber. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide. Touchdown, Michigan. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll throw it. Right on the money. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Ducks send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. Working on the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cuber. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Wolverines are flying down the field. They'll leave it with him. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The give on the counter. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So,
touchdown Wolverines!
it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. To the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing it. That ball would just trickle into the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Give to the running back from the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And They jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Handoff to the single running back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Going over the top. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Offense gets set for second down. The toss to the outside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Got his man to the left. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Back to pass on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Trey Horry. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Would they go for a big play on first and 10? Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. Let's go. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Ducks are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the...
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Ducks will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last. Turning it on! Bounces over the top. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. Not enough for the first, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. It's complete on the right side. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's got him. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Daly. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Takes a handoff. It's John. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Michigan. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield on first down. He lets one fly deep. It's him in stride inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. So here comes the Michigan offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, giving 1. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Making side adjustments here. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. There's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah,
and they got it in the end zone for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone.
It's a fumble on the play. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Man, this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turn.
Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Archer. Touchdown, Wolverine. And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Looking for a gap. It's Johns. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught behind the line. It's Johns. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a second down play. Handoff from the gun. Quick spin on the line. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. Quarterback making checks. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet. How about the zip this? You're put on that ball to pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just...
There he goes. He's inside the 40. The 20. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum, gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this...
Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up. massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll go to the ground. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Play action on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. Then down he goes at the 18.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting set.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Here we go. Leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
The Wolverines back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Breaks into the open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today, but build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would love to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and
the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Ducks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So here comes the Michigan offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happen today.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running to Green. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick step and go. Still running at the 40. He's loose down the middle. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. If you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA...